as a bastard, is it? Not okay. I'll take that on the chin, my friend. I'll take that on the chin. You just step into the street where all the police are, and you're nice and safe. But don't let me see you in a dark alley, buddy. Because you'll pay. New regulations for augmented citizens. Oh! By the end of the month. So they are bringing something in. A T73 permit verification card. Please allow 2 to 3 weeks for it. So I reckon the permits that they're dishing out now aren't the real permits. They're fraudulent permits where the orgs are all rushing to buy. He's getting a cut, and it might get them past his checkpoint, but when you get to a formal checkpoint, they won't be worth the paper they're written on. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Hello, my dear.
What can I get you? Beer? Something else?
Beer might be nice, but something else. What kind of something else?
What else have you got?
Oh, just an item of interest.
For someone who lives off of their sales, you're unusually reserved.
Well, sometimes it's hard to know who to trust.
Kentucky
Especially
Black.
these days. For example, I don't suppose you have any neuropozyne you would be willing to spare, do you?
Well, my lovey, it just so happens that I have one bottle of neuropozyne. Should we give it to her, though? I don't see. She's a little... Are we drug dealing right now? Hell.
Sure. Here you go.
Just handing it out. Willy-nilly.
Thank you.
To the bar
I
woman.
can't tell you how much this means.
These are tough times. We all have to do what we can.
You understand? That's... You have no idea how many people just look the other way. But we can't afford to. Not Oggs, and not anyone else. What happens to one happens to all of us.
I like her
Neuropozyne
already.
Isn't even for you, is it?
No, it's not. I'm what you might call a... Well, I think of myself as a Samaritan smuggler. I get things for people in need.
I'm glad I could help.
Listen, I can't let you leave without thanking you properly. I store a few supplies in the basement. The code to the door is 1015. Help yourself to what's down there.
Oh,
Thanks.
how sweet.
Don't mention it. Like you said, we all need to help each other. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Let's see those odds and ends you have for sale.
First aid pack. Well, we don't need them, but do you know what? We'll also give her a bit of money for our, a bit of patronage. Have some credits for a beer. Why not?
I'll have a beer.
Here
Can
you
we
go.
drink?
Anything else?
I was hoping that we'd be able to crack it open at the bar, have a bit of a cinematic of us drinking it. That would be nice, but I just think it's going to go in our inventory.
I'm good for now.
As you wish.
Yeah. Daiger. Die something, but you know what? It's nice and cold, fresh from the fridge. Hey, we've had some... Did we have some wine this morning before going to work? I think we did. It's probably been, about a couple of hours later? We're now having a fresh, cold Tiger beer. Why not? Oh, lovely. Nice beer. It's got a bit of a kick to it, hasn't it? I think Jensen's an alcoholic. Right, 1015. We can actually use our keyboard to put the codes in, which is really nice and quick and good for if you're trying to hack things when there are patrolling guards nearby. You want to get it done quickly. That's a nice little option, and especially if the password is a word, it'll be far quicker to type it on the keyboard. Right, hidden cache of goodies. A pool table? I don't think the pool table is our prize. Somehow, there's another door. There's another bar. A downstairs bar. This place must have been busy at one point. It might be busy in an evening. 2 bars. Papers that we've read already. Okay, another room. Shh, same code. Makes sense. Right. Ooh, pocket secretary, what's that? Teresa! Manny's really nervous about the latest shipment and starting to say he wants out. There's not a lot I can say to make him feel better unless you go back to the usual schedule. The handlers at the Utilate warehouses are used to seeing the driver rosters, and I'm worried the lad's going to fold if they start asking too many questions. I know you think the medicines and stuff is important, but I don't want him to lose his job or worse because of... Okay. If you really can't wait until the usual, then you're welcome to move the stuff yourself. It's in the basement at Die Tiger as normal. 5622. The basement of Die Tiger. What did I call it? Die Tiger. It's much better than Die Tiger. Die Tiger. Sounds better. Champagne crate. A crate full of champagnes. And a button to press. Didn't work. This is a door. This is a large wooden crate that we don't need to be able to lift to move it, but we can just push it. And it's now getting in our flipping way. Would you mind just going away, please? Thank you, kindly. I'm trying to get to secret goodies here. And you, go away. Anything behind? No. Ooh. This is just a way to the sewers. I don't think this was what she was intending, was it? I'm going to hack it anyway, just because it gives us some experience.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Close. Well, we're not that fussed about going through anyway, so we'll come back to that at some point, no doubt. Helicopters. They found me. Come on. Well, I've got to say, I'm rather disappointed so far. I can't see any goodies that we are supposed to be looting. Aha! I stand corrected. Hacking stealth, credit chip, credit chip. The hell was that? I think the propane tank blew up. You're gonna regret the day you ever flipping asked me to come here, love. I tell you. And now here we are. Look at this. This is much, much better. Indeed, it is. Right, I think that's everything. Unless there are any more hidden crates. So what did we get? We got quite a bit of stuff there. We've got a couple of bio cells, taking us up to 5. Got some credits. Quite a bit of stuff to sell or sticking to our minibar. I'm thinking Old Man's Prestige is definitely minibar material. I think we're going to ditch the beers. Welsh whiskey? Could be nice. Yeah, ditch the beers. Beers, not a very good quality. I think Jensen's more of a whiskey / wine drinker, to be honest with you. Bit of rye, bit of prestige, yeah. Beer, we can just buy a beer from the local beer shop when we're ready just to have a quick one, when we're on the move. But when we're in our apartment, wanting something more refined, the minibar should be filled. Did we read this? Fall of an Empire, I don't think we did. Fall of an Empire, there you go. Yeah, when we're in our apartment, we're going to need something refined, something better quality. Movable cardboard box. Is there any more goodies hidden in here that I've missed? I don't think so. Right, I mean, we've made a bit of a mess. We should have really tidied up after ourselves. Right.
Yes?
Thank you, Teresa. This may be my regular little boozer. You're just round the corner from me, so whenever I fancy a chit-chat and a beer, I shall be popping on by. This is our apartment. Don't wish to be going back in there just yet, but we will be going back in there to end this session. Because there's some apartments that we haven't checked out yet, and seeing as we're now completely and utterly au fait with a bit of burglary, we might as well start right on our own doorstep. Okay, so there's Vincent van Org right here. There's the side mission, meet the document agent, and then we've got the courtyard, and then we'll sweep back round. Sounds like a plan. He's not even called Vincent.
You're looking for the best prices in Prague? Not talking hot dogs here.
If the hot dogs aren't your main business, why don't you have a store?
See, this way, I get to keep my overhead down and pass on the savings to the customers.
Entrepreneurial.
Better believe it.
What have you got?
Well, I got info. The kind that's worth something.
Could always use reliable intel.
Who couldn't? But for that, I only accept payment in Europozine.
I don't have any.
Sorry, it's a deal breaker. But find me again if you get any, okay?
More neuropazine required. What is it with people and damn neuropazine round here? Just given away me one bottle, and I sold a bottle in the last session, I seem to recall. Okay, note to self, going forward, never sell your neuropazine. It seems people treat that like currency. Right. Officer? No, I'm not giving you my papers. I'm sick of giving papers over right now. And the next person to ask me for flipping papers won't be held responsible for my actions. Right, we must remember to loot and plunder the car boots. We must. Is this your car? Probably. We better not loot it while he stood there watching you. Ooh, what's this? Ooh. The one mod that I don't have, the one augmentation that I don't have, being able to... Okay, being able to get through electrics, but this could be an alternative way.
Jensen, you find Fletcher?
Haven't made it to Ruzicka Station yet.
What? What are you waiting for? Chang's a former Black Hat, one of the best around. His hack of the transit lines will work.
Is that a hurry up? Are we timed? I don't know if you've noticed, Miller, but I like to take my time. I won't be rushed. I'll get to Ruzicka Station when I've done what I need to do here. Okay, where are we? I've kind of come off the beaten track a little bit. Kind of, just a smidgen. Have we come to a different part of town, maybe? Where are we? Right, that's it. This is an alternative way. Weapon cabinets. What? Where are we? Smoke bombs. I have no clue, but you know what? I don't care. It's paradise when it comes to loot and plunder. Right, so we can't go that way. Can we turn it off? No. That goes back through there. This goes to some shop or something. Let's play music. It's not a shop, is this, is it? See, is that CCTV? Locked. Disable keypad. I kind of feel like we're in a place where we shouldn't be. feels like that to me. I'll turn that off for a second. Hello, Liza. I ain't got time for you today, unfortunately. City tour pamphlets. I have no clue where we are. But it's a weird place, isn't it? Right, if we actually turn this breaker on, might turn this on here. Is this now on? No, still disabled. Gotta be a way to enable this, isn't there? No, it's saying no power. I've just activated this breaker. Well, I don't know. Is the answer to this question? I don't know where we've come. It's not anything specific on our map. There's no quest here, so we'll bear it in mind. We will come back if it transpires that this is actually something really, really useful. Of course, you may wish to say something, but don't spoil, I suppose. Intrigued. Very intrigued indeed. Okay. So who are we speaking to? Meet the document agent. I imagine it's you?
You looking
Wonder
for
what that
permit?
man really want to leave roundabout now.
Yes, did you say
Looking
that?
for permit.
Ah, yes, it is you I need to speak to.
I was stopped by someone named Drahomir at a checkpoint. He sent me here. Apparently you help Augs with documentation, upgrade their permits.
You have the money.
Maybe. You want to tell me what I'm paying for exactly?
You pay to get your name on the list. Melina upstairs, she works on your shiny new permit. You come back in 1 week to pick it up. Standard pickup fee will apply.
1 week.
How much do you charge people for this?
Not people. Augs. 35,000 credits.
What? No. Bluff. Yeah, on the house, he said.
Your buddy said this one was on the house, because I'm such a nice guy.
Drahomir would never say that.
What would he say? Something like, gouge every Augs sucker I send you for as much money as you possibly can? Is that how this works?
Look, just give me what you have, and I'll put your name on the list. That's how it works. Melina does surprisingly good work. Puts more effort in than we ask her to.
Sneak around. Pay a really low amount or attack. So we can go and maybe find Melina ourselves and confront her. Yeah. Sneaking is our game. I'm not even paying a penny.
I think I've heard all I need to about your offer, and about your friend upstairs. Gonna try my chances without the papers for now.
Suit yourself. Only a matter of time before they come knocking at night.
I really like his accent. It sounds quite scary, actually. Is this your car? Oh, it's alarmed. Better not do that. Okay, so instantaneously I have seen, before speaking with him, a ladder here and a ledge. With a bit of manipulation, I'm thinking we can get in via that method. That's what I'm thinking. Whilst keeping an eye out for neuropazine, of course. So let's have a quick look here. So once we've dealt with this situation, which may take 10, 15, 20, I don't know how many minutes. What's this? Oh yeah, that's that one. What's this? Ruzica. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, still got the courtyard. Actually, I think the courtyard is the last area in this particular zone that we haven't explored. So once we've explored the courtyard, we'll finish up the session at our apartments, where we will do a little bit of burglarizing. Why not? So I have saved it.
That bombing was bad for business.
It's a bad fight.
La la la. Oh, hello. There might be. One of these days, we're going to go into one of these apartments, and somebody's going to be in. Per aspera ad astra. Sounds Latin. We can't speak Latin. Ooh, lots of credits and beer and stuff, and more beer and more beer and more beer and more beer. This is an alcoholic's place. Oh my god, there's tons of beer in here. Whoever lives here and comes back to their house, gonna get a nasty shock when all their beer's been taken. Bro, who on earth burgled somebody's beer, for heaven's sake? Take me credit chips. Take me flat screen TV, but me beer? What is the meaning of this? Is nothing sacred anymore? No, it's not. Not when I'm here. And we're going to waste his electricity by turning on the machines. Going to take his weaponry, take his computer stuff. I'm going to chuck a few cardboard boxes around. Ah, day in the life of a burglar, it's great. Okay, and then we'll rifle through his documents on his computer. Who are you? Condolences. Franca, I heard about Thomas. I don't know what to say except that I'm sorry. When I heard about the bombing, I never imagined anything like this. I suppose no one ever thinks that someone close to them will be caught up in one of those attacks. Spam email. We've just burgled somebody who knows somebody quite well who died in the bombing. How low can you stoop? Well, it's done now. We could put a few... You know what? I can't live with myself. The man's in mourning, or the woman. I'll leave him. I'll leave him some beer. I can't take all of it. Not when the man's in mourning, man. I can't do it. I can't do it to him. I'll leave you some. Right, there you go. Good deed for the day. Okay. Phew, dodged a bullet there.
Wonder what that Vano guy wanted to talk about.
You think after Rosika, business would be up? Was that you?
Keep your eyes open.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
There I am. Happy.
I don't think I need a machine pistol. No, that's not how things work. I need shock horror. Oh yes, that's what I need around here. Bit of shock horror. It's too far at the minute. Right, they can't... Oh, he can see me.
That bombing was bad.
Right, now he's turned around. I didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. There's another guard over this side as well. Oh hell. Oh hellfire. So there's one guard there.
I think maybe we've exhausted this plan. Might all be in Golem already.
Another thing I've noticed about the augmentations is it's the activation of the aug that makes the white bar go down. So, if I activate...
The money is slow to a trickle.
the aug for like seeing through walls, it actually makes more sense rather than using it and turning it off quickly. Use it and let it drain to the end, then turn it off, because you get more use out of it. Activate it, the white bar moves down. Oh shoot. Oh no. Right, well, we're supposed to be sneaking for this mission, so that's a cock up, and that was me just. I'm not going to reload when I get seen all the time because, you know, like in the first game, I will live with the consequences. I will whip out my my Mary Sue and just blow everyone to bits if I need to. But this mission did specify sneak around, so I'm suspecting that we need to be sneaky. So we shall be sneaky. Right, I think we need to...
Fucking Drahomir.
So there's only 2 guards here. It's not actually that taxing to be honest. It's not that taxing at all to deal with 2 guards, is it? I mean, and he's got his back to us at the minute as well. So let's just do this nice and easily, nice and calmly.
There's too many of us. Too many shares in the face.
And as much fun as takedowns are, they also take a lot of energy, a lot of your sort of org energy. So we'll save those for when we really want to punch somebody badly because they've done something to us, or if we're in a sticky situation where we need a quick takedown, you know, to shut somebody up. Otherwise, if we've got time on our side and we're, you know, in a nice position, we will revert to the old shocking gun, the old shock horror. Oh, Pocket Secretary, look at that. So we're seeing in this game that, like in the first game, we're going to have to resort to cardboard box moving because there's a lot of sneaky stuff under cardboard boxes, it seems. Drahomir says Milena tried to sneak out again last night. She's been held against her will. Everyone keep eyes on that vent of hers. She's got too much work to do to be allowed to leave whenever she wants. Oh my god, she's here under duress. How do you reload your gun? There you go, that's better. Should we move him? He's quite artistic the way he's laying down. Like he's just gone to sleep on the job, you know, we'll leave him there. We'll leave him. Ooh. Combat rifle, can't quite fit it in my inventory. Where did he fall, the second guy? Oh, there he is. Machine pistol, we've got one, so that'll be ammunition. And this is a hacking keypad. Ooh. Okay. We'll take that in a moment. Bit of beer. Ah, vent. They mentioned a vent, didn't they? I don't think it wastes any energy picking up heavy items. No, nothing in there. No, nothing. Nope. So this was an old toy shop, wasn't it? Toy shop, toy factory, apparently. Ooh. Oh, there's a camera there. There's 2 cameras there. Some, Oh, wait a minute. What's this? Ooh. So there's a way underneath there. We've got some cameras and some these things. But you can actually... Oh, I want to try that, you know. At some point in this game, we'll get to do it, of course. Going invisible and walking through these beams. We saw that in the kind of video for the org itself. You can actually use going invisible to get through those kind of beams. That's going to be fun. Right, okay, so what have we got here? How many tries? Nope, let's crack on then. Right, can we get there? Not quite yet. Where's the... Oh, we can't see where we're going here. Oh, it's over that way. Wow, we've got 4 reveals.
Anomaly detected.
Oh no.
Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Access granted. Oh, hi. Locked safe. Okay. Let's unlock it then, shall we? Or maybe not. It's level 4. A little bit short. And there's another ventilation shaft. So that ventilation shaft goes into that building where we've already seen a ventilation shaft on the floor there. But there was another ventilation shaft here. All these ventilation shafts. Pocket secretary also. How many times must I tell you to stop changing the codes? Koniki and Raki is my mother's legacy. We may not use it for toys anymore, but we still use it, and mother's codes must never change. The code to the locker on the right must be 1998. Ah, okay. Code obtained. That could come in handy. Hang on. 1988. 1998? 1988? Oh, it's not for this. Must have been for this. Bugger. Okay, that's fine. You know what? We'll take the floor. Take the floor. Why does this feel like we're leaving the area? It says we're leaving. This might be an alternative way in, but from where though? Oh, rebreather's going to take out energy, isn't it? Oh, damn. Where are we? Sewers again. The amount of sewers that lead to places here. And who is this guy? Civilian. Ooh. Pocket secretary. Mondo Velk. Mondo, you won't believe this. Why did I run? How could I be so stupid? I'm not even augmented, I just panicked. Those fucking corrupt cops. That wasn't even a real checkpoint. And what kind of cops throw fucking grenades at you when you run away? If you could track my signal, please send someone. I'm stuck in between 2 buildings or something. I don't really know. Hurry. I think that might be you. I think it might be too late for you. Right, we're not going to the sewers, but hey ho. Back into the restricted area. Oops. How clumsy of me. I think this might be the way in then. And in we go. Aha! Ooh! I see legs. Are you Melina? Milena? Are you not Milena? Am I going to cause a scene if you see me? She is the quest icon. So I think she's who we need to speak to. After we've just made sure that we've taken all trace of weaponry and stuff, just in case she wants to shoot us dead. Maybe we should just not approach her sneaking. It is I.
I hope you're not Edward Broad, because you don't look at all like the picture.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Arts and crafts?
I think you work for those scam artists out there. Or do they work for you?
It was never meant to be a scam. More like social services for the disaffected. You know, like no Og left behind.
Looks like a forgery ring to me.
I hate the word forgery. I prefer graphic arts activism. I help people to be other people. And seriously, try getting anywhere with forgery on your resume.
You're involved in something that takes advantage of people, and you're worried about your resume?
Hey, that may have come out wrong. I mean, yes, career is important, but it's not everything. I know that. I tend to get really nervous when I'm stressed. I'm stressed when... which always just makes things worse. Oh, okay, look. I have no reason to be nervous here, do I? You're totally on my side, right?
No.
One of the good guys. Not like Drahomir.
Well, I'm not like him, that's for sure. Chastise and reassure. You naughty woman, I'm going to chastise you with a beam. But we did see a pocket secretary, which seemed to suggest that she was trying to get out. So she's not entirely on board with them, and she could be held under duress. So we're going to reassure.
I'm not here to make you nervous. I just need you to explain it to me. The essentials of what's been going on here.
Essentials. Right. Essentially, I was trying to help my augmented friends.
The way I saw it out there, the promise of fake documents was being used to extort people. How does that help them?
The extortion part sucks. I swear to you, I'm totally anti-extortion.
Obviously.
Let me explain better. The government, they print up these official permits each month, but they only sell them to the rich corporate and military allies. Meanwhile, the other Augs, they get cattled out of the city because their documents aren't up to date enough. That's what was happening to my friends.
Okay, keep reassuring.
Government corruption versus organized crime. And regular people get caught in the middle. You gotta love the classics.
When it was just me, I didn't charge anything. But then Drahomir shows up and turns it into this big operation with fake checkpoints and ridiculous fees. I didn't want anything to do with that. I wanted to stop.
Why didn't you?
I was scared. Drahomir said he would kill me. Looked at me kind of... like you're looking at me now. You're not going to kill me, are you?
What do you think?
No, this is my normal face.
Look, the real problem is Drahomir and that checkpoint of his. Without him in the picture, the rest of them couldn't run a lemonade stand. Maybe you could... you know...
You think I just walk around shooting people?
Well, you kind of do.
Don't you?
I like knowing there are other options.
Okay, so stab him, scare him, or get the police to do their job for once. I remember Drahomir mentioning this cop who threatened him. She was hanging around his checkpoint. Who knows? Maybe there really is one good cop in Prague.
That sounds like the safest bet. Otherwise, you're asking me to pick a fight with a bunch of guys in uniforms. Scam artists or not.
The whole city would come down on you. Still, up to you how you want to handle it.
Right. And just so we're clear, you are going to stop forging documents now.
I don't like getting into trouble. And even worse is other people suffering because of me. No more faking documents ever again. Unless someone really needed one. Then I'd probably do it. I mean,
For
if we
free.
knew for a fact that we could help someone, we should do whatever we can, right?
Probably.
It depends what you have in mind.
The docs I make, they really can fool the authorities. Sort of.
Sort of.
Drahomir flooded the streets with forgeries, so the city started tracking more, adding scanners, validation numbers. Now, unless one of my permits gets activated in the city database, it's just plastic.
So you're telling me these people pay for forgeries and then probably get deported anyway?
It doesn't have to be that way. I have 2 permits that I literally just made. And I think we can really help these people. If you're willing.
She's got good intentions. Go on then. I'm a sucker for a woman with blue hair, what can I say?
Alright, how do we help?
Their names are Edward Broad and Irenka Bauer. Drahomir was going to charge them like 20 more times. But maybe you could just give them the forgeries? Early Christmas present?
You said it's just plastic, that people get deported anyway. How does this help them?
I think I know how to get them activated. As long as you're willing to follow through.
Oh gosh.
Alright. I'll go meet Edward and Irenka. In the meantime, are you going to be okay here?
Once they learn that Drahomir's been taken care of, the others will leave me alone. He's the one I'm scared of. By the way, there is a safe over there where they keep their money. I'll give you the code. 2489. Feel free to help yourself.
Might just do that.
What about you?
Way ahead of you.
Incident? Steve using the head.
Turn that rubbish off. God. Okay. So safe. We'll take the money. Why not? Call it our fee.